How did God glorify Islam? The story of the conversion to Islam of Omar ibn Al-Khattab, may God be pleased with him, began when Abdullah bint Hantama met Omar ibn Al-Khattab before the migration to Abyssinia. Omar ibn Al-Khattab was surprised by their insistence on adhering to this religion despite the torture and pain they endured, while they faced migration and escape with their religion. When Abdullah sensed the gentleness in Omar ibn al-Khattab's voice and told her husband about it, he told her, "Omar will not convert to Islam until his father's donkey converts to Islam." One time, Omar ibn al-Khattab heard of his sister and her husband's conversion to Islam. So he went angrily to their house and began knocking on the door violently and forcefully. When they rushed to open it for him, he saw a newspaper in the room, so his sister hid it. As soon as he saw it, he insisted that she get it to him. He began beating his sister's husband when he confronted him about his conversion to Islam. His sister shouted the Shahada, the Islamic creed, and rebuked him for beating her husband, calling him the enemy of God. He then moved away, remorseful, from her husband. Umar ibn al-Khattab repeated his request to see the manuscript, but his sister replied that he was impure and was not allowed to touch the Qur'an unless he performed ablution. So Umar ibn al-Khattab performed ablution and began reading the manuscript, which contained verses from Surat Taha. The verses after "In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful," were Taha. "We have not sent down the Qur'an to you to cause you distress, but only as a reminder for whoever fears. A revelation from He who created the earth and the high heavens. The most gracious is established on the throne. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens, and whatever is on the earth, and whatever is between them, and whatever is beneath the earth, the soil. And if you speak aloud, then indeed He knows the secret and what is even more hidden. Allah, there is no deity except Him. To Him belong the best names." Islam took a good place in his heart, and Allah opened his heart to Islam. He asked his sister to guide him to the location of the Prophet. When she sensed the gentleness and kindness in his speech, she guided him to his location. He went to the messenger, may God bless him and grant him peace, to announce his conversion to Islam. As soon as the companions heard his voice, they were afraid because of what was known about his strength and power. The companion Hamza, along with another companion, took him by the hand and brought him to the messenger of God. When he met the messenger, he announced his conversion to Islam. The Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, glorified God in joy at his conversion. The Prophet prayed to God to strengthen Islam through one of the two, Umar ibn Hisham, known as Abu Jahl, or Umar ibn al-Khattab. Dr. Akram Dia al-Umari said that most of the stories related about Umar ibn al-Khattab's conversion to Islam have not been authenticated, although they are not falsified. Ibn Hajar, however, asserted that the reason for Umar's conversion to Islam was his reading of the Qur'an in his sister Fatima's house.